before we get started with this reaction, I want to say that this reaction that y'all are going to get is my initial reaction to the album. It is not my final thoughts on the album in total. I actually sat with the album all weekend after my initial reaction and really digested everything that was thrown at me, and there was a lot, okay? This album is jam-packed with a bunch of different genres. Kehlani is doing a great job of experimentation. Mama is throwing the chemicals in the pot. She is doing spells and witchcraft as shit. She got us hypnotized with all these different sounds. Dixon on production is doing an amazing job, like chef's kiss, like. But I will say that my initial reaction was premature. I will say that my initial reaction was premature, and it just caught me off guard. All of the different sounds, all of the different textures and tones and everything that she was doing, while it's all very fucking cool, I think my initial foray into the album was my initial journey into this era with Kehlani was just not. It was unexpected. Every place that she took us to. So bear with this reaction, okay? This is not my best work. This is some of Kehlani's best work, but this reaction is probably not mine. However, it's honest. It is what I felt in the moment, but I didn't want to upload this video and regret not. I didn't want to upload this video like I did with my Tyler video, because if you watch the Tyler video, you know that I did not necessarily like that album towards the end. However, now I love that album, and it's one of my favorite albums of the year. And I felt a little stupid for uploading that initial reaction without really taking some time to sit down and let the album digest. What happened with Tyler, though, is it took me a very long time to even come back around to it. What happened, though, is some of the songs were like sprinkled throughout on Tidal Radio. So I was able to hear the songs out of sequence and be like, oh shit, I like that song. And I just think that my initial reaction, I didn't like them all together because it kind of felt like it was all running together. Now that I've had a chance to listen to the song separately and then listen to the album as a whole, now I love the album, but I have this video up there that's saying that I hate it. And I don't think I said I hated it, but I just felt bored a lot in the album. And I didn't want to upload a video with such amazing production and amazing vocals, and because it just didn't connect to me in the beginning when I heard it for the first time, that I wanted to come here and give y'all some half-ass reaction to it. Because at the end of the day, artists take so much time and so much sacrifice to make these albums for some fucking peanut head ass little boy to come over here and say, I don't like this, you know, that's not cool. So I don't want to make a habit of doing that. So I think from now on, I'm going to start sitting with albums before I upload it to the internet, where it is there forever and there for people to consume. So I wanted to make sure that I started this video with a disclaimer that many of my opinions, my overall opinion on the album is that it is great. This is a fucking masterpiece of genre blending, experimentation, and Kehlani being an out proud homosexual. And I live for all of it. There are still some songs that I don't necessarily vibe with, like Vegas is not really my cup of tea, and What I Want, What Girls Want, something like that. Chapel, what girls want, what a girl wants, Chapel, and Vegas, not my bag. Those are not my bag. Every other song, though, I love. Right now, at the top of my list is Groove Theory, Next to You, which I believe I loved on my first go round, but Next to You was probably my favorite song right now. Crash is right behind her. Better Not. Tears Tears. Okay, Tears and Next to You is battling it out, but Next to You is still number one. I love Deep, and I love Lose My Wife. Now, yeah, for me, it is just still Chapel, Vegas, and What I Want are the only songs that, like, I pretty much stand by what I said the very first time. But overall, this project is cool. Not every song is going to be a smash. Not every song is going to be a hit. You know, every song can't be a hit. Everybody can't be Rihanna, girl. But overall, the album is cool, is dope. And so, yeah. I ain't gonna hold y'all up with no more of this disclaimer. Go ahead and watch the video and make sure when you are leaving comments to be respectful, okay? I don't have time for y'all in that bullshit, okay? So, go.
Lesbian. Lesbian. Lesbian.
Whose is it? Hey. You know, I love listening to Kehlani because she always make me feel like a big-breasted, light-skinned, tatted stud who just be stealing everybody's bitch, okay? I love me some Kehlani. That girl just don't know how to, well, I love to say she don't know how to make no bad music. However, you know, sometimes, like those, let me see. This, first of all, Sweet Sexy Savage is my favorite Kehlani album. So that should already let you know like what type of time I'm on when it comes to Kehlani. But also I believe it was her very first mixtape. Let me check to make sure. You know, I like to fact check. No, so it was her second mixtape, You Should Be Here. Phenomenal work. Let me tell you, I was in the Navy at the time when that came out. And that got me through some dark times. That got me through some things, okay? I used to have that album on repeat, start to finish, like almost every day. I love that project. I also love While We Wait. And I think I need to go back and revisit It Was Good Until It Wasn't. I need to revisit that. Something about the cover photo just really didn't do it for me. I get it. I get the whole symbolism of like, you know, it's grass green on the other side. I think that's what it's supposed to convey. But there was some skips on. There was like one too many skips for me on that album. But overall, I liked it. Now, Blue Water Road is where we take like a sharp left turn for me. I'm also gonna have to sit with that one because people love that album. But I was just I wasn't like underwhelmed. I wasn't overwhelmed. I was just whelmed. You know, I just wasn't, I was just like, meh, you know, but it's fine. I might actually, if I like this album, I will go back and I will go listen to those. If y'all want to see it, let me know. But yeah, I'm not even about to waste a whole bunch of our time with a whole bunch of ramble. Let's just go ahead and get into the album. But first, before we get there, I'm Goonicorn. Welcome to my channel. Make sure you press like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And if at any point you're feeling a little stressing on your chest, if you get to feeling stressed up in your chest, drop down below and let me know. All right, Kehlani Crash. What's wrong with me? Okay, first song is Groove Theory. Okay, this isn't what I was expecting. Especially not after Hours being the lead single. This is not what I was expecting. This tune, this melody, this vibe, I wasn't expecting that. And then with a song titled like Groove Theory, this is like Are we grooving at the hold down? Like, is everybody trying to take us to country? Like, what's going on? I don't know. I don't know. I haven't heard enough. It's only like 9 seconds in. Let's keep going. Okay, let me just say that she sounds great. Like, I love to hear Kehlani just sing. I'm just really I feel a little hoodwinked by this opener. I am confused. I don't know where we are going. I didn't know that we were going here though. This like old school sock hop ass hairspray Beach Boys ass fucking groove. But okay, let's keep going. Kehlani, I'm not following. I'm not following, sister. We are 1 minute and 33 seconds in, and I am confused. I am not turned off. I am interested to see like where we land. But this flight is very turbulent. I'm just confused, sister. That's it. Let's keep going. Okay. The flight is getting a little smoother there. Hold on. I think we going to a destination that I might want to get off at. So let's keep going. What do you... There were so many things just thrown at me. It feels like we just threw a lot of things at the wall hoping that something stick. And I feel like the funny thing about it is that I want to hear it again. I want to experience it again to really understand like how we got there. But what I'm gathering is that this feels like a Cowboy Carter Renaissance type tee, to where there's a lot of transitions and one song flows into another, and it's a lot of different like things at once. I just don't know if Groove Theory executed it well. On my initial listen, it might be great when I come back to it. And I guess we'll find out. I don't know. Maybe we won't. I'll update y'all in the comments if I come back later on in a couple of weeks and the song sounds better. Okay. So next song is Next to You. Okay. Interesting intro. Interesting. However, I'm along for the ride. Okay, I'm along for the ride at this point. I am along for... She called this album Crash for a reason, because baby, I'm about to meet my death in a minute with the end of this album. Like, I feel like I am on a very, very bumpy plane ride, and we are indeed going to crash. Like, there is no doubt about it. If that is a good thing or a bad thing, I don't know. But we gonna find out. Sing. Ooh. Sing. Sing. maybe I don't need to sing. However, I'm gonna, okay? Y'all gonna listen. Okay, so another interesting production. I like this one. This one is a lot easier on the ears than Groove Theory. It flowed a bit better to me. And what I love about the vocals is that what I love about what she's doing with her vocals is that it just feels like a very honest and vulnerable vocal from her. I love it. Now, so I had to do a little research because I'm just like, these sounds that you're making, they're interesting on the ear. They are very unpredictable and at times unsettling. So I needed to look up the producer, and the producer is none other than Dixon, the guy who produced a lot of, I want to say it was Renaissance. Don't quote me on that, but I believe it was Renaissance. So I said earlier that it's giving me a very Renaissance Cowboy Carter type tee. And yeah, it fits. So the next song is After Hours. We already know what that sounds like, so we're not going to waste our time listening to After Hours. Not waste our time, but you know what I mean. So let's go to the next song, which is called What I Want. Come on, Christina. Okay, I'm having an issue with this song. I feel like we've been there and done that. It feels a little like it's missing something. It's missing something for sure. I just don't know what that thing is just yet. I like her flow. I like the rhymes. I love the big clit energy on the song. I'm feeling all of that, but there is something that is preventing me from gelling with it at this current moment. And we're only halfway through, so you know, towards the end, it may be a part in there that I'm just like, that's what we were leading up to. But until we get there, I don't really like this one. Hold on. Come on, transition. What be? Ooh. That beat is sexy. Well. All right. Miss Thing is horny boots. Okay. This is a Big Dyke album. Okay. This is very X-rated for Dykes only kind of album, and I live, okay? However, the transition didn't save the song for me. It didn't. I wish that the song was started off with that and then transitioned into something else. The beginning of the song, like the What a Girl Wants, like I was feeling that. I liked the interpolation of, or the sample of What a Girl Wants, but it just didn't go anywhere for me. And I think with the transition, like the thing that I loved about Beyonce's transitions on Renaissance is that the vocals always matched the intensity of the transition. Like when you think about I'm That Girl, and the way that, first of all, when you listen to that beat a cappella, or when you listen to the instrumental, it is so bizarre. And I was thinking to myself, like, what the fuck would I have even done on a song like this? And I was talking to one of my friends I'm not also, because I'm not a musician, but my friend is a musician, and he was like, I would not have known what to do with this beat because it is just so fucking strange. It's constantly growing, evolving, and changing. But then when you take what Beyonce did on the vocal and you hear that a cappella, and you hear how her vocal is also changing, growing, and evolving with the beat. It is just a masterclass in how to work these kinds of songs. And you know, you ain't even got to be a Beyonce to do something like that. Tinashe is also very good with transitions. Like, if you listen to the songs for you, the very first song, which is called Feelings, I think it's Feelings, it has a transition in it too. But what Tinashe is really good at is creating like an ambiance, a aura, a spirit in the song. She puts all of these harmonies and plays with a lot of texture in her voice in order to like engulf you and wrap you in the music, in the song, in the storytelling. And I just don't feel like we fully realized what we wanted to do with What I Want. But that's just me. Y'all might have a totally different opinion, and that is okay. Just make sure you be respectful in them comments, because I ain't got time to be playing with y'all. Thank you. Love y'all. Love you much. Okay. Next song is Crash.
Ooh, wish I could share with the children.
What I am really appreciating about all of her vocal choices, though, is how raw and unfiltered and gritty it sounds. Like, that's something that I've always loved about Kehlani, but it's a lot more present, and it's like there's no prettiness so far. Like, there's some pretty vocals, obviously, but a lot of the vocal choices to me sounds gritty and grimy, and I love that.
Then when love decided, put that let the love on me. Oh, baby, crash. It's so gravity, it won't break us. We were living, moving in God's will.
I love that chorus. It is just, I don't know what to say other than it just sounds honest. It sounds believable. It is so emotive, and that is something that Kehlani is also very good at live as well, I might add. It's such an honest and raw, almost like spiritual, and I get that a lot from Black women who make rock music and rock-esque music. This is just so jarring, but in a good way. Go ahead, Kehlani. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Sing. Oh, I love. This is my favorite song so far. Crash. Oh, baby. I see why you named the album that, because, baby, oh, that is good. That is good. That is good fucking music. Jesus. Come on. Come on. Come on, guitar. Play that thing, Gary. Play that thing. All right, that was Crash. That is my favorite song on the album. Mama, chef's kiss to the vocal, chef's kiss to the guitar player, chef's kiss to the violin, to the production, the whole team on that one. Y'all ate that damn boots, mama. Y'all's queen. Slay. All right, so the next song is 8. Hold on. Okay. Sing, Kehlani. I'm trying to get 8. I know that's right. I'm trying to get 8. 10 minus 2, baby. I'm trying to get 8. She made this song for me, baby. Hold on. Now, I will say I like 8. I like 8 a lot. I will say though, I think that we could have spent some more time in the beginning. We could have spent some more time in that beginning production of the song. Like, I think that that should have been explored just a little bit more before we slowed it down. But overall, I like the song. I like the song. Next is Susia, featuring Jill Scott and young. Let me get my glasses, child. Young Miko. Okay, because I was about to say Young Milko. Blind people problems, child. All right, so Susia.
Your taste, you look me in the face. When you
Okay.
touch me, we feel so amazing and extra particular.
What is happening?
Let's just go and we can go to town. But if you don't got shit, melody, homie, que yo no perdone, pero si en la conversación es bueno. Recuerdo que frente a la cámara te pongo por tu lado.
I was bored. I was extremely bored by Susia. And I should not have been bored with a song that features Jill Scott. Jill Scott, the legendary songstress, is talking. Now, yes, Jill Scott does a lot of poetry slam-esque, sexy cabaret vocalizations in her music and in her performances and stuff, but it just felt like a waste of a Jill Scott feature. No shade. This is probably like the very first hard skip for me. Like, ooh, I don't know. This song would have to be playing. Let's see how we could have made it better though. I feel like with all of these beat changes and switches and transitions that were in other songs, this song could have used something else. It could have used some more life in it. I think we could have replaced young Miko with like Christina Aguilera. I don't know what the budget is like. I don't know if the girls are, I don't know what Christina is charging. But this would have been perfect for like a Christina feature because I felt like she would have just filled in the blanks on this song. And this was just so bland for me. I didn't like it. I'm sorry to all of the, I don't know what she called her fans, child, but to all of the Lonnies, I'm so very sorry. I don't like that. Let's just move on, okay? Better not. I like that background. See, okay, come on. Harmonies. Ooh, come on. Come on. Those background vocals, she is running up a mountain with them backgrounds. Kehlani, chewing it, okay? Chewing it with the backgrounds. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so pretty. Period. Okay, I was not there is so much going on this album that I have just not expected. And in general, I think I wasn't expecting like a folksy album from Kehlani, but I don't hate it. I'm definitely gonna need some time with this album. We're 8 songs in. I think it's 13, 14 songs on the album. So I'm definitely going to need some time with it to just sit with it and digest it. But I really like Better Not. Better Not is one of the more prettier vocals. I think that I could play this like right before or right after Two Most Wanted by Beyonce and Miley Cyrus, and it'll fit right in. It's a very sweet song. I like it. I think I need to get into the lyrics though, because I don't know if it's that sweet. I might need to, yeah, I should have probably looked at the lyrics. But okay, next song is Tears featuring, let me put my glasses on, On My Lay. Okay. Hey, all right. I can get into this one now. Now, this is what I thought we were going to be getting from Crash, because After Hours was the lead single. And I just thought that we were going to get something dancey and upbeat, fun, light, summery music. But baby, we are hitting all the seasons with this album. We're hitting all the seasons. We are tapping all of the countries and states and continents and everywhere in the world with this album. We are crash landing on Earth at this point. This is going to go off in the club, and this is gonna go off in the car, baby. When I tell you, I love. See, maybe also, somebody said on Twitter like a couple days ago, something like that, is the music bad, or are you just not in the mental space to receive new music? Now, I am in the mental space to receive new music. I just was unprepared for what I'm receiving. So a lot of these songs may come back to me and may hit me at a different time, and may feel better at a different time. But this one, Tears, this is gonna go off. It feels good, it sounds good, it's fun, it's easy, it's a vibe. I'm trying to catch a vibe. Are you? Hey. And I can't wait till that little nigga Amorphous get his hands on this and then mix it with something else. And I have a feeling he's gonna like put water on it or something and then just like irritate me. But he's going to extract them vocals and tear that mix up. Oh, can't wait. Okay, that was Tears. I like that song a lot. I think it didn't need to end like that, but it was leading us into the next song, which is Vegas. I don't have anything positive to say about Vegas. Now, after some further thought and some further listening, I do really enjoy I enjoy the guitar on Vegas. And I think that Vegas is going to be one of those songs that I come back to and I actually enjoy. So don't count Miss Vegas out just yet. I may like her. I don't know yet. But the guitar got me, and much in the way that I hated ART by Tyler when I first heard it. But at that point in the album, I was just over it at that point. Which I love that album now. So yeah, everything I said about that album, I lied. I'm sorry. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, that's it. And that is something that usually never comes out of my mouth, besides the heat. The heat in Vegas, girl, and then the cold in Vegas, it's like, girl, when can we live there? Never. However, yeah, I don't have nothing great to say about that song, so we're just gonna go ahead and go to the next one, which is Deep. Kehlani, where are we going? Where are we going with this album, sister? It just feels like we have lost all direction. We have lost the map. Somebody find Dora in boots and her backpack, and please find us the map. The map. Where are we going? I'm just lost. That's what you should have named this album. Lost. Because baby, the plane has crash landed and we are stranded. I have no direction. I have no map. The stars are not in the sky. The sun, the moon, everything is gone, child. It's just pitch black. It is nothing but me, beaches, sand, and strippers. I don't know. I just want to know where we going. Okay. Okay, I know I was complaining earlier. Forgive that. I'm still lost. I still don't know where we are. I still wish we had GPS. Apple Find a Friend, something. I wish we had it. I wish we knew where we were going. However, I'm enjoying this song a lot more than I was initially. I'm really enjoying this. Okay, that was deep. We are 11 songs in. I'm pretty exhausted. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm exhausted just a taste. Deep was cool though. I'm definitely gonna come back to Deep. This album is very experimental, especially for Kehlani. There are some highs and there are some lows, and I just can't wait to talk about it after this is done. So let's go ahead and get to track number 12, which is entitled Chapel. Chapel. I enjoyed the harmonies at the end, and I like the production ish. Something about the song just feels empty. And she is doing her good singing. The harmonies are there. The production is cool. all in all, I should like the song, but I just don't. And I don't know, I can't, I don't. It just wasn't, it didn't, it's not, it's kind, I can't, I don't like it. And I wanted to like this album. I wanted to like it a lot, but I don't like it. So let's just go ahead and go to the next song, which is entitled Lose My Wife. How you done lost your wife, girl? Oh God, we got our boots back on. Come on. Thank God that's done. Okay, let me not even do that, because this is somebody's art, and I don't want to, just because I don't like it, I don't want to be dismissive and be all nasty about it, because that's not what we're here for. We're here to uplift and love and light and all that other bullshit. Okay? However, okay, let's talk about the highs. Let's start with the highs. Let's do that, okay? I think that a lot of moments on this album, Kehlani's vocal choices were brilliant, beautiful, raw, exposed, vulnerable, and just honest. That is really the word that I have, the positive word that I have to describe this album. It is just very honest. And honestly, Kehlani is nasty. She's a cheat. She's a flirt, but she's also a good woman. A good woman, okay? And what else? And I think that the production in a lot of areas was lacking, but we're talking about the high. So the production is interesting. And it is going to take some getting used to. And that's all I got for the highs, baby. Now let's talk about the lows. The lows are that this album just feels inconsistent, incomplete, all over the place, but also like she put a lot of effort into it being that way. Like it was supposed to, because this album is so directionless and so all over the place that I have to believe that she did this intentionally. I just want to know what was the reason. It's called Crash. So maybe because when things crash, there's glass all over the place and there's stuff everywhere. There's a leg here and a head there and tires and condoms and whatever else you got in your car, child. Things are all over the place. So she's just, maybe that was the idea, but it just didn't make for an easy listening experience. And I feel like as a consumer of music, and just a general consumer of music, they want something easy to listen to. Now you can have explosive vocals, and you can have seamless transitions, and you can do all these things, and you can be genreless. You can be a genre bender. You can dibble and dabble in whatever it is that you like. That is not what I'm saying. What I am saying is that I think that it's still, track listing is important. Okay, track listing is important, and also a flow, a direction, a cohesion is important. And this album just lacked a lot of that. And sometimes in one song, the song isn't cohesive. So in general, I'm gonna come back to this album because I don't want to write it off completely. But my feelings on it right now is that I don't like it, but I do want to give it another try. So maybe in a couple of weeks I'll come back and I will give y'all an update on my thoughts and opinions on the album then. However, let's just talk about this. Let's talk about the songs that we like. So songs that we like for sure are Next to You, After Hours, Crash for sure. 8, Susia, ooh, Better Not, I liked Better Not. Tears, I like Tears. Vegas, Deep, did I like Deep? Deep was okay, so I'm not counting that one. Chapel, no. And Lose My Wife, no. So out of 13 songs, I like 5. And there are a couple of others that are going to grow on me. Now, the ones that I feel like are absolutely disrespectful to my ears is What I Want and Susia, Chapel, Vegas. Oh, so there's 4 songs that I absolutely do not like. Yeah, that doesn't make for a great score, Kehlani. And I'm sad to say that because I really love Kehlani, and I think that she's brilliant and talented. And this is a very experimental album, so not everybody is going to gel with it. My opinion is not the end all be all. This may be the best selling album of all time. This may be the next Thriller, and I just ain't got there yet. You know, I just don't know what to do with it yet. That's just me. But I think that I know what I like, and I think that I know what, you know, the general public likes, and I don't see this happening for that. You know, I don't see this happening. However, that does not mean that it can't happen. I love Kehlani and I want her to be successful. I want everything, all her wildest dreams to come true. I met her one time and she was really sweet in person, really fun. I was in her section at the club by way of one of my friends who was like connected to her. But she's a lovely person, and you know, I wish her nothing but the best. And that has been my review of Kehlani's Crash. If you liked it, let me know. If you hated it, also let me know, but be respectful about it, because baby, you will be blocked, deleted, removed, and banished from the community. Okay? I'm not playing with you. I'm not playing with y'all in these comments. Okay? Yeah, so make sure you do all the things. Drop a comment down below. Let me know, and I will see y'all next time. Toodles.